I am getting ready to go out into this. Like white out. Everything is just white. Even you're all white. What's up, buddy? Hey. Even you're all white. Hey. What's up?
Daddy. Daddy.
It's just white.
It's
just a white out.
No, that's in my eye.
Snow gets in your eyes?
Yeah.
Alright, well. Alright, off to the barn. This weather, like,
Right now it does still get winter, huh?
yeah, we actually get a winter. I can't believe we were like releasing videos where we were pasturing animals.
Like, look at the green grass.
And then this morning, we woke up to this. The cows all escaped because the snow got on the lines of the temporary fencing and made it droop, and everything's harder in the winter.
All those routine things you have to do. Just watering, feeding everybody. Milking's harder in the winter. But we are actually not milking anymore.
Again.
Snip, snap, snip, snap. It's 2 p.m. Chickens are already all in. I don't know if they stepped foot outside today.
No, they didn't. I saw them this morning. Naughty chickens haven't gone outside at all.
So I'm just gonna close them up.
Better give them a little feed, because,
I don't know, did you guys see them?
well, he probably threw the feed outside. They haven't been out.
No, yeah.
You naughty chickens. Good chickies. All right. Open it up.
Dig that out a little more.
Oh, good. It's been giving us trouble.
Don't break it.
Well, it wasn't doing that.
There you go. Baby. Yeah,
Everything is harder in the winter. I'm not crazy. I gotta just lock the cow's door. You can start if you want.
Yeah, I know it feels like we keep going back and forth. We're not milking. We're back to milking. We're not milking. Well, we're not milking again.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
There you go.
Make a good one.
Come on.
Come on.
Orange.
Come on, who?
You didn't say banana.
Oh, he doesn't understand my knock jokes.
Wow. Look what the wind blew in. Goodness. So we're not milking these cows again. We're like back and forth and back and forth. But for no different reason than this little guy.
Can we blame him?
Or, well, not just that little guy, all the little guys. How's that?
Yeah.
So
we've been still going down the path of his intolerances, his allergies. Doctors honestly haven't been of much use. The GI specialist wasn't much use. What she said was, he'll grow out of it, we don't know why it happens, and put him on formula because we just want him to gain weight. It's not exactly the approach that the American Academy of Breastfeeding condones. But moms, dads who've breastfed their kids out there.
sorry,
Okay.
we're all like.
But parents out there who, you know, have had breastfeeding babies, maybe have experienced this already, that a lot of doctors are really behind the science in breastfeeding. You know, that it gives them good stuff, even if it's upsetting their belly a little bit. Now at this point, I'm on a very limited diet. Oh. We're actually doing something that's more popular in Australia. Physicians in Australia studied this and came up with, it's called a fail-safe diet. I need, what?
You haven't been fussy at all.
Eh?
He just doesn't want to be on camera. Camera shy, this boy. Oh yeah, look at that smudge. Smudgy the whale.
We're on something called the fail-safe diet right now, and it's really seems to be benefiting him. We're working with a dietitian who's based in Australia, who's very experienced dealing with breastfeeding babies and their intolerances or allergies.
And during our first consult with this dietitian, she suggested that based off of things we told her we were facing with him, she suggested that our entire family go off of, in addition to some of the common allergens, dairy and gluten, to see if not only he's being affected by dairy and gluten, but us as well. So we are back off of dairy.
Her reason behind this is a lot of these dietary issues that a baby is having is something that runs in the family.
Yeah.
Now we've seen on Austin's side of the family they have issues with gluten. His grandmother's been gluten-free for 40 years,
And
30 years.
She said she shared some information, some scientific studies
The
that
dietitian.
have linked the increase of the use of glyphosate on wheat with the increase in people who are not able to handle eating gluten anymore. And it's been a common thing before gluten-free was big. My grandma's been doing it for like 30 years. So we grew up eating gluten-free pancakes. She always said, you can't tell the difference. We can tell the difference.
They taste just the same.
They taste just the same. Sorry, Mima, they didn't. But now here we are eating gluten-free pancakes. We had gluten-free waffles for dinner the other night.
And the fact that he can't have cow's milk suggests that somewhere in our family there will be more people with the same issue.
We don't know if that's true or not, but we're on a current a month-long elimination of gluten and dairy, and so we're not milking the cows.
Even though they're A2,
Yep, they're A2, yeah.
some people still can't handle even A2 milk.
So far, I don't notice much of a difference with myself, so...
Except you've lost like 25 pounds.
Oh, well, yeah, the diets I've been on because of this baby, I've lost, I don't know, well, you could tell if you go back and watch a video from December.
We say we're gonna thank him for this because it's
Look at her.
it's the healthiest we've been in years. How's it out there?
There's a stormtrooper.
Alright, we start.
Yeah, let's go.
Daddy Stormtrooper.
Even vlogging is harder in the winter. We're gonna go inside and continue this conversation and then play some Nintendo Switch, yes. With a hot, milk-free chocolate.
No such thing. Milk-free hot chocolate.
Milk-free hot chocolate.
Mommy wants you to get an egg.
Sure, honey. She wants to
All right. So, like we said, we spoke to a dietitian. She suggested that we all go gluten-free and dairy-free.
It's been 2 weeks that they've been gluten and dairy free, and we have seen some improvements in some areas of our life as far as health for the kids.
Over the last 2 months, our diet has changed many times. We've been doing gluten-free, we've been doing dairy-free.
My diet's changed, and I'm kind of along for the ride, and everyone else too, because I'm not gonna make everything totally separate. I'm not gonna keep making all the same food I was making before, plus all the new stuff for me. Fortunately, the new stuff for me is lots of veggies. It's meat and veggies, which is good for all of us to have more of.
Yeah, I think this has been really good for us. Overall, this diet change has been really good for us. Not the no dairy part, that part I miss. But overall, we've been eating a lot healthier. We've been eating a lot more just like good quality meat, which is our meat, and then veggies and things. And so we're interested going forward, and no matter what we find from our diet changes as far as intolerances go, that sort of thing, we want to eat better.
This is a really new experience for us, because I think we thought we were doing pretty good with food, right?
Yeah.
We were raising our own meat, we
Yeah.
had our own dairy source, we could control so much of that. And we've never had, that we knew of, any dietary restrictions.
Thank you, honey.
But now we're in this world, and we're not the only ones here. On the Facebook forums, the websites, thousands of parents are out there trying to figure out, like, what's wrong with our kids? Why are they having all these issues? Why are our kids having these issues? And the doctors, the MDs, aren't able to help with that. So we, like so many other parents, are kind of taking matters into our own hands.
We were really disappointed by our early on working with certain doctors, the GI specialists. We were really disappointed because it seemed like so much of the treatment that they were really not even suggesting, enforcing, was based on addressing the symptoms and not trying to solve a problem. And you hear it a lot in the slow food movement, but like, food is medicine, food is a cure, food is part of the problem for so many people today, and it can be the solution. And although we never, like you said, we thought we were good for a long time, we realized, like, you know what, our diet could do a lot better. We could do a lot better and eat a lot better for our family. So we're like really heading into this new season of homesteading with like the goal of feeding our family the best possible food we can. And we'll go through any lengths to do that because we want to see our baby mostly thrive. But then, of course, we want to see all our family thrive, our children grow up strong and healthy.
Yeah, Austin talked about the GI trying to enforce like formula, and the pediatrician, all of these like conventional medical doctors, that's the kind of the first and their one tool that they have in this bag of when infants are having an issue with food is to throw formula at it. Failing to mention that formula comes with its own issues. if they're having issues with breast milk, formula is not this perfect solution that will fix everything. So now we've switched to more integrative medicine, dealing with a dietitian who's experienced in this. Thankfully, we're seeing results with him. Whether it's because of all the food changes or simply his gut is maturing, who knows? But it really is changing our diet in a permanent way, and it changes a lot of what we're doing on this farm.
Yeah.
What's the matter? So thankfully, with the help of our dietitian, he's gaining weight now. He's still developmentally meeting all of his milestones and surpassing some of them.
Too fast. He's like trying to walk and trying to climb and jump and do jumping jacks. So he's doing really good. Hi.
But he does not want to be on a video today.
But he doesn't want to vlog, that's for sure.
So we're at the point now where we're starting to plan for our next year on the homestead, and we're going to be really changing things we've done for a long time. Even with homesteading, we feel like we could improve. So one of the things that our dietitian has talked to us about is having meat that is fresh, that has been frozen for a long time, and that is not been fed corn and soy, but has been fed grass predominantly. So we're going to start focusing on producing meat that is grass-fed. For years we've been focusing on chickens and pigs, and I still would like to do chickens and pigs, but we're going to be eliminating corn and soy from their feeds.
Yeah, this is big.
Yeah.
This has been 10 years. We've been using a mix that we've been happy with. The pigs grew nicely on.
Yeah.
So taking the corn and the soy out's a big change.
He's gonna be so cute. It's that weird haze on the camera. We look like holy.
Just me though.
We're eating healthy. So yeah, we're gonna be changing a lot of things. The way we produce the meat on our homestead, the way we produce the meat and the veggies that we choose to eat, and all the things are gonna be really different.
I feel like this is a good thing to do and to show because, like we said, we're not the only parents out there. We're not the only people out there who are saying, okay, we want to get away from corn, from soy.
We had a really incredible listener, viewer of the show who wrote us an email so kind and said, hey, the baby issues you're having, we had it too with our family. I'm producing clean meat. He referred to it as clean meat. That's corn-free, soy-free. He said, I got a freezer full. Help yourself. Let me know what you need. So we've got a lot of support already from everybody watching. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, we've had health coaches contact us and were able to help us with some of the issues as well.
Right. Stop with the farting noise if possible. You did, it was good.
This is a good option for people out there who are looking to maybe even make some money from your homestead, is to start producing this kind of meat.
Yeah, clean.
Because more and more, it's hard to compete with like grocery stores if you're growing conventional meat. But if you're looking at stuff like they are selling at Whole Foods, the prices can start working out more in the favor of a small homestead, especially if you're just looking to cover the cost of producing your meat.
So you're gonna see some huge changes coming this season.
You'll be watching as we figure it all out.
We're gonna do, really we're on a mission this year to do whatever it takes to heal our family with the best quality food we can. There's too much weird things happening that, you know, you didn't see.
When we were growing up.
Yeah, the kids in school, nobody at my lunch table was gluten-free. Nobody at my lunch table was soy or corn aware at all.
Nobody in our school had like a nut allergy. It just wasn't, there's something wrong with our food.
Yeah. And we don't have the answers. We're not telling you what to do medically, but we're going to do everything we can to clean up what we're feeding our family. And hopefully we can help and inspire you guys to do that in some way too. So here we come, 2020. Mean and clean.
Yeah. And if anybody out there has advice? Oh, why were you caught?
That's better. That got rid of that weird fog we were in.
It's just my mental fog. What does that mean for the cows?
So if you would like to buy a mini Jersey, no, we're not getting rid of the cows. We're not changing anything. We on the horizon feel that we probably will not need to be dairy free, or at least not all of us.
Austin.
I'm hoping.
So if we got
coffee.
the gluten intolerance from your side, you think the dairy intolerance comes from my side, huh?
It seems to. Yeah, so.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we're not getting rid of our cows. We love our cows, and we'll see, you know. But we are looking into some more alternative animals to bring onto the farm to make living off the land corn-free, soy-free easier. So our plans for animals for this year may change a little bit from what we had talked about at the beginning of the year. And you just have to stay tuned to find out.
Always changing.
Yeah, we're changing, we're adapting, and